Hey guys, so we're going to make a video here on how to check grades. There's quite a few ways to check grades and to verify grades. With misis acting the way it's acting, you're going to need to do your due diligence and check multiple ways to verify that what you're looking up and what you're seeing is actually true. I'm going to go ahead and type in Acosta. Double check if that's spelled correctly. Alright, we've got Damien and Daniel both. I'm in my Google Docs. This is my soccer team. So let's go ahead and use, let's go to Damien and we'll verify his grades. Let's go ahead and do this a couple different ways. So I'm under transcripts at the moment, under academics and transcripts. I should be able to see them here. This is the posted final grades. So for us, it was the end of semester 1. So that's the ones I'm looking for. You know, it's year 10 week for most people. So I've got 3, 6. I'm doing a grade point check. So there's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 points is what I believe to be true. I'm going to go ahead and type in 12 in my Excel file. Go ahead and make a formula here. Divide this by 4, and I would just basically fill this formula all the way down for all my athletes. Once I've punched in all my athletes' GPAs or their grade points, which I've totaled them all. So that's a way to find grades for one person. We can also go to person's, you can go to grades and make sure you choose the right term. So that's going to be the end of the first semester for us. You can right click on each one of these. I'm going to right click, or you can click on each one and then go back, but I'm going to go ahead and open a new tab on all of these. Now you're going to notice there's more than 5 classes here. He must have been enrolled in another class. It's going to end up being a no grade. We'll take a look at each one of these tabs, and here's the no grade here. So the first class, the algebra class, we're looking for the second semester because we already had a 5-week, and then the end of the first semester is the second grading period, so that's a 3. I'm sorry, that's 2 points. There's 3, that makes it 5. There's 4 more, that's 9, and there's 3 more, that makes it 12. So 12, I've double checked that twice, and that's a 3.0. I'm going to go ahead and, this is advisory, he passed it. I'm going to go back over to misis, and let's run these grades another way. So let me go ahead and run this, logged in as a counselor again. We're going to go ahead and do the athlete grade, the grade summary, and we'll make all the choices for our sport. He's in soccer, so I'm going to go ahead and choose soccer and select the oat that he's in. He's in the JV boys, and everything else is ready. Just click on view report. Once we view that report, you can bring it into Excel if you want to. It's functional to simply take this file into Excel, and you can use these 2 columns, copy and paste them back into your Excel file or your Google Docs or whatever you're using. So if I wanted to do that, I could kind of like do a double check type of thing, but I like to check them by hand. I'm going to also notice that these grades here that are listed are different than what I just checked out. This also says that he failed. So you're going to notice that for us at our school, this was the first grading period. This might be okay for you, but in the future it may be wrong. We've had a total of 3 grading periods now. This is not allowing me to choose which grading period, so it's just coming up default to the first one, which has no bearing on anything for us. At normal schools, traditional calendars, where 10-week report card is the only report card so far, you may see the correct grade. But I do see a GPA of 3.0. If you do look at this, that's 1 point. There's 3 points, that's 4. There's 4 more, that's 8 points. There's 10 points. So that would be like a 2.5, 2.75. So that it doesn't not consistent, so I'm not sure what this is. We're hoping that this is correct for this particular player. We're going to go back and double check that, or quadruple check it a different way by scrolling down and going to grades, and we can do a counseling list report and make the selection to that oat. If I choose the group category to athletics, I'll be able to see my oats now. So I'm going to go ahead and choose soccer, and then I can choose my oat, the one that we want here. The third one down, this one here. Double check that. Alright, now this is the hard part for everybody. So for us it's the first half, and the grading period is period 2. You guys, if you've only had one report card into misis, then you would choose 1. But for us, that is the 10-week grade, or the final grade for checking eligibility for winter sports. We're going to sort this by student, and then we're going to go ahead and do the full schedule. Now we've got this all taken care of, but we're going to view the report. And what I would do with this report is I would print this out. I'd go through it by hand. Let's go ahead and make a PDF file so we can kind of see it. And I'll just open this. And we'll look for Acosta. Let's go ahead and make this, I don't know, 85%. Okay, so Damien Acosta. Let's double check his grades. Since we've selected the 10-week mark, this is going to be consistent with what we're looking for. I see 3, 7, 10, and 2 is 12, so that's 12 points. That's what we started with. That's 3 ways of checking that. So that looks good there. And let's go back. Athletic grade summary. And notice that those are different. So just as a heads up, there's a lot of different ways to check grades. When you do your eligibility list, it should kick out all the ones that are not eligible. I've seen that happen. I've seen it also not happen. This eligibility list, once we generate it, should give us a GPA and then also show us, this is like the old ID 47, but ID 47 didn't have a GPA, but this does show you where all of your entered for your concussion and all the packet. So this is the packet information. So all the blank ones, we haven't received a packet for, so those guys are not eligible to practice after school at the moment. But you can see here that the GPA for Damien is 3.0. So that is consistent. Now you'll look here and Daniel Acosta is here, but he's not eligible. So we would go back and double check his, and you just go through and obviously check everybody, but that's up to you. Hope this helps.